Hey everybody, this is Michael at iPrize Marketing, and today I want to talk to you about one of the biggest problems that I run into when I'm trying to work with people building their websites, and that is that the photos that they send me are huge. So they'll send me photos that are like 6,000 by 4,000 pixels, which is a little bit too large, actually a lot too large if you're thinking about it. A normal website, I think if you have a maximum of 1,200 by, let's say, 800, you'll be fine. So what you need to do is, if you're giving these photos to somebody who's working on the web, you could give them the full file, but then they're going to have to edit those down and put them into a format that will actually load onto your website so that people can actually see it, which is indeed why we do websites, so people can look at your stuff. So here's what we need to do. We need to open up those files or those photos and then size them down to about 1,200 by 800, like I said. And then from there, we can send them to our web person, and then they won't have to do that extra work. And hopefully, you don't have to pay them quite as much, which is cool. That will get you to that point. So I want to show you two different ways to do this. Number one, I'm going to show you in the preview mode, which you're going to have for a Mac or you're going to have for PC, and that's if you have like just a photo on your web or on your desktop and you click on it, that's usually what it's going to open up in. So number two, if you're using a Mac, I want to show you the iPhoto. So if you're working in iPhoto and you're editing something, you get it just right and you save it. I want to show you how to export that and then size it down so that whoever you're working with can put it on the website, or maybe it's you. That'd be awesome. So if it is you, check out my other videos because I show you how to build websites from absolutely nothing. You don't need any experience, and you can make a very professional website. So anyway, let's get into it, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever, or if there are different videos that you would like me to do. I will probably do them. So let's get right to it and start sizing those photos. All right? All right, here we are on our desktop, and we are going to open up a file that I've made. It's called photo sizing. You can be anything you want. So I have a photo in here that is too large to be uploaded onto a website. So it's this pretty picture of a farmstead, trees and stuff like that. So I just want to show you, if we hit this little eye over here, it will show us that our pixel height is 2,336 pixels and the width is 3,504 pixels. That's a lot. So let's size this down. We're going to use the preview method, and that's what this photo opened up with automatically. So as soon as I double clicked it, it opened up. All right, so we're going to go to preview here at the top, and you're going to find tools. And then you're just going to go down here to adjust size. Click that, and you're going to have this box pop up. And what you can do is just change the largest number to that 1,200, and it will adjust the smaller number automatically. So as long as you have this right here, this little lock, you want that locked. That way it'll keep everything in proportion. So let's try that. We're going to hit, I'm in the 3504 here, that's the size currently, and we're going to make that 1,200, and it automatically did the bottom as 800. So that's what we want. So go here to the bottom and hit save. All right. Now you're going to see that it reduced this picture quite a bit, and if we want to see it and blow it up a little bit bigger, you can hit Command plus and just get it to come up a little bit bigger. But this is perfect for what we want. That's it, and then we can send it to our web person, and then they can upload it. All right, so all you have to do at this point is go here to File and then hit Save. And what it's going to do is it's going to save it right into that file that we had created. So mine is called Photo Sizing, and there it is. So it's right back in there. If I open it up again and we check the size, it's going to say 1,200 by 800. Mission accomplished. All right, so that's number one, using preview. All right, so now we're going to do the next one. So we'll close this out. All right, so that was number one. Now let's use the iPhoto. I'm using a Mac. And this is going to be similar to what you probably have to do with a PC as well, but I'm just going to show you with the Mac. All right, so we're going to go to our photos, which is right here at the bottom. I'm going to open that up, and we're going to pick a photo that is too large to go onto a website. So the last one I did was the farm scene, so let's pick another. Let's pick this one right here. And if we look at the information on this one, it is 3504 by 2336, too big. So that's perfect for what we want to try here. So what we're going to do is we can click on this and look at it so you can kind of check it out and then go back. That looks all good and you don't need to edit it or anything like that. Then we can export it. So we're going to go to File, and they're going to roll right down here to export one photo. Now you could do multiples, but we're just doing one today. All right, so we're going to hit this, and it's going to say, what kind of photo do you want? So you have an option here. You can use JPEG or PNG. Those two work very well with web formats. This TIFF does not. It's too big of a file. So we're just going to stick with JPEG, because I'm guessing that you're familiar with that at least. Now, we're going to hit this little arrow here, and that is going to open up another little window. And so here's where we can actually adjust the size. So here are our options. So if we go to size, it has full size where it's at right now. You could do small, medium, large, or back to full size again. What we really want is custom. So we're going to hit this, and it's going to pick the maximum size here. So if we want the width to be the 1200, then we would stay right where we're at. If we wanted the height, we could do the height, or if we wanted to do dimensions, and that will give us some other things. The one that I'm going to use is, I know that the photo is a rectangle. So the wide side I want to be at least 1200, okay? Now this might be different with your photo. Maybe you shot a photo that is like this. Different rectangle, right? Okay, so we want to go here and make our maximum width 1200. Okay, that's all you have to do, and then we're going to hit export. Now you could, I would recommend using the title that's there. You don't need any subfolder formats or anything like that. Just go ahead and hit export, and it's going to basically say, where do you want to put this thing? So I want to put it in my external hard drive, and I have a file that I'm putting everything in called editing photos. So I'm going to put it right in there, and now I can shut this. So I shut it. I'm going to go over here to my external hard drive, and I'm going to find my file that's called editing photos. Okay, right there is my photo. Let's click on that and open it up. There it is. Let's hit the information button and look right there, 1200 by 800. So you've successfully sized your photo down. And the reason that you would be doing this maybe in iPhoto is because you might have been doing some editing. You wanted to change the colors, you wanted to adjust, maybe some of the exposure and things like that. So it's important to know how to do both of these things. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I'd love to hear any questions that you have. And have a great day. Also, go take some photos. It'll be fun. See ya.